Whew. Okay, let's go. Let's reload. See what these guys got.
Well, I better get back, so... Okay, I gotta just turn this in and Tucker, it's done.
Did you get them all?
Yeah, Tuck, I got them all. Isn't that what you're paying me for?
Sorry, it's just... This is the third time they've come up here, attacking our camp, taking and killing that poor girl Lisa. We have to stop them, Deke. We have to.
Tuck, son of a bitch. Listen, I've been to Iron Butte and, I seen part of what they're building.
What? When? How did you...
No, it doesn't matter, but trust me on this. There's too many of them. Hundreds, maybe thousands, and if they decide to come north, you ain't gonna stop them. You just ain't, all right? So just keep doing what you're doing. You kill any that cross the border, and that's gonna let Carlos know that he ain't moving north without a fight. That's the best you can do. St. John out.
Whew. That's pretty rough. But so after the story, so now on with the story. So after he was able to wake up his mom and tell her what he witnessed, she kind of like didn't believe him. It took him a while to really convince her. And I've never really experienced anything in the house living there. I never really experienced anything. It wasn't until much later in the next few years of the houses that I lived in did I start to see things going on. But what else do I remember in that house? What happened?
Runners! No, you don't.
Ooh, runners! Shit! Let's go.
Murdering drifters! Oh, goddammit! No! What are you waiting to jump me? Huh?
Oh, I guess they're not here now. I'm out of gas, or I'm gonna be out of gas. I have to go back. Let's go quiet. Let's go quiet.
Uh-oh. That should stop for fuel.
Shit.
Plus one!
Is that it?
On my side!
Guess that's it now. Okay, there we go. Bandage. You know, let's just pick this up. Just refill with this. But I don't really remember much going on in this house. Oh, I do remember having a bad dream that we had like two dogs. We called him like Willie. He was like an orange dog. Kinda, to me at least, he kinda resembled. But he wasn't a fox. He was a dog, but he was orange. And we had another dog named Lady. I guess she was like a husky. She was like a dark, like her chest and underbelly were white, but like on her back she was just all black. She was a big dog. For me, she was a giant. She was almost like a horse to me. She was very protective of us. Ooh. Oh, well, I'm dead. Damn, freaking runner jumped me, and I hit the car. Damn. Oh, I was for sure dead. But I had a dream that our dog, that it was late night, and we came home from somewhere. I don't know what the hell it was, but we came home, and
Well, I better get back, so...
I get out of the car, and for some reason,
Tucker, it's done.
the car.
Did you get them all?
Oh, I can't skip
Yeah,
this. Okay.
Tuck, I got them all. Isn't that what you're paying
So,
me for?
for some reason,
Sorry, it's just
we couldn't
this is the
park
third
inside,
time
so we had to
they've come
park
up
outside
here attacking our
of the
camp,
house,
taking and
outside of the
killing that
gate.
poor girl Lisa. We have to stop them, Deke.
And
We have to.
Tuck.
we're going through
I've
the
been
entrance,
iron-booted
and
and,
our dog
seen
lady
part of
runs up to us. And for some reason, she lunges at me, grabs me by the leg, and starts dragging me inside. And I was like 5 years old, maybe 4. Still, and I
ain't gonna stop. You just ain't. All right, so just keep doing what you're doing. You kill any that cross the border, and that's gonna let Carlos know that he ain't moving north without fighting. St. John out.
Damn. So anyways, so while we're on our way, headed out, I'm gonna continue on with the story. Okay, we're just gonna go like this. Maybe this will help. Oh. Of course you would try to hit me.
Okay.
Okay, let's heal up. There you go. It looks like those guys haven't spotted me, so we're just gonna refill and then we'll be out. So my dog lunges at me, grabs me by my leg, and starts dragging me inside of the residence. And my family are just like watching. They're looking at me, watching this happen, and they just stand still, like time froze. And I'm like, hey, you know, help me. 4-year-old me asking for help from my family, and they weren't doing anything. And this is a dream, the really freaky dream that this happened to me. And I woke up, and I remember being in my room because I shared a room with my older brother. And I woke up and I jumped out of bed, not literally, but as they say, jumped out of bed. Like I threw my blanket off of me, and I just took off running to my parents' room, and like little 4-year-old feet just running, doom 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 doom, just echoing throughout the house. And I go through the doorway of my parents, and my dad catches me with his hands. He just stops me. He's like, "Hey, what's wrong?" And I'm like, "I wanna lay down with mom." And he's like, "Okay." And he just lifts me up, puts me right between them. And my mom goes, "What happened?" I'm like, "Mom, do you remember that dream?" "What dream?" "That lady attacked me." She's like, "What?" Or I didn't say it was a dream. I just told her that lady attacked me. But it happened like just right now. And my mom already knew that it was a dream, but she just tries to, "Oh, don't worry. Like, it was just a dream. Don't worry." And I slept in their room for that night. That was like really bad dream. And for a while, for like the next, I think, few months, I slept in their bed. Because it was only in that room that I had that dream. But when I slept with in my parents' bed, I wasn't having any more bad dreams. Yeah, it was only one nightmare, but that really got me. What was the other one? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember if there was anything else that happened while living in that house. Anything bad. only just that mysterious guy that was I don't know what the hell they're fighting for. Oh shit, I don't have the you know what? I'm gonna kill these guys.
Here, catch!
Oop.
Got you.
Oh shit, that's what they were killing.
Okay.
It's a freaking breaker. That's what they were, well, that's what they tried to kill. A breaker. No wonder that shit didn't work. Oh. Where are these rippers? Looks like some of them were. Well, you can't really tell what's a ripper and what's a freak. Oh well. Yeah, that was one of the many things that happened. The stranger that was chasing us. The haunted house.
Do some screaming?
Oh, there's a screamer. And then having the spirit. And then the nightmare, like I just said. I don't remember anything else that happened. Oh yeah, we had a lot of rats. Too many. Okay, so close to our final days in that house, my dad was getting tired of these rats because no matter how many mousetraps we put out, there was always like triple the amount, like literally triple the amount. We can kill 5 and there was like 20 more. So my dad decided to, oh, let's go to the side of the house, right where we had our own little driveway. And
It's deep. Let him in.
he breaks a hole inside of the he breaks a hole in the wall, and there's a bunch of rats that come out. They're all newborns
Hey,
or like babies.
there's a rumor that you're looking for those black choppers. Nero. Is that true? I think I saw one the other night.
Yeah, well, you heard wrong. I don't give a damn about Nero or their choppers or anything else.
Sorry,
Damn.
man. Why so testy about it? I mean, yeah.
Just drop it, okay?
Yeah, that's weird.
Gotcha.
So anyways, so that was pretty much it. That was one of many stories. So yeah.
Good.
Oh, that was not what I want to say. That's all I could remember. Yeah. So when my dad broke open that a little spot in the wall, boom, bunch of rats, baby ones. And my dad, he put them in a bag, and we tried to like sell them at. We didn't even try to sell them. We just tried to give it to like a pet store. Like, here, you know, you want these rats? And they're like, oh, we can't take those rats. They're like, we don't know if they have diseases and stuff like that. And I don't know what my dad did. You know, I do remember, but I don't know if it was true or not. So we're driving on this road, and he stops, and he grabs his bag, he leaves it on the side of the road, and just drives off. And I'm like looking at the bag. I'm like, what was in the bag? And he was like, nothing. Don't even worry about it. My brothers tell me, he's like, you know, don't even worry about it. And I'm like asking, what's in the bag? What was in the bag? No, nothing. Don't worry about it.
See you, Deke. Buzz, how you doing?
Now thinking about it, it was obviously the
You really need a lot of fuel. Stop by
baby
anytime.
rats. Later on, we moved out of that house. it was a good thing. Never to suffer in that house anymore. And boy, well, I'll tell you this. This next area, or the next home we moved in, was very nice. It wasn't a house. It was like a townhouse. It was apartments, but yeah, pretty much maybe apartments. And I gotta say, things got a little crazy over there. Not as crazy as what happened in the house that I remember growing up in. This one, a little less, but still, weird stuff happened.